The missing floaty madness. It was a lazy golden summer morning at the Doggo D's office. The fan in the corner spun lazily, moving hot air around instead of actually cooling anything. Alpine was asleep on the couch with her paw over her eyes. Maverick was trying to fix a squeaky chair. Chloe sat in the corner with a book about gardening. Bandit was tossing a tennis ball into the air and catching it in his mouth. And Zoe was sprawled out under the desk, muttering about how she was too warm to exist. Suddenly, the door slammed open so hard it bounced off the wall. A tall, tan Labrador in a bright life jacket stood in the doorway, dripping water all over the floor. His sunglasses were tilted at a heroic angle, and a faint smell of lake water followed him in. "My name's Banana," he announced, shaking his fur out, "and I need your help, big time." Bandit blinked. "Banana? Like the fruit?" "Like the fastest jet ski driver on Oneida Lake," Banana said, straightening his sunglasses. "But my precious banana boat and my sofa tube have been stolen, and if we don't find them before noon, the whole lake summer fun is doomed." Alpine yawned. "I'm pretty sure summer fun can survive without your sofa tube." "You've clearly never ridden it," Banana replied seriously. "We're talking next-level comfort. It's like riding a couch across the water while the wind sings in your ears. Losing it is basically a crime against fun." Chloe closed her book and stood up. "All right, where did you last see them?" Banana launched into the story. "Last night, I tied my banana boat and sofa tube up at Dock 7. I went to grab a smoothie. Came back 10 minutes later, gone, vanished. The ropes were cut clean." Zoe frowned. "So someone knew what they were doing?" "Exactly," Banana said. "And I've got a feeling it's not just some random thief. Oneida Lake's been strange lately." Maverick grabbed his detective hat. "Then let's get moving." They arrived at Oneida Lake mid-morning, the sun glinting off the water. It was already busy. Kids splashing in the shallows, boats zipping by, seagulls trying to steal French fries. Banana led the way along the docks, tail wagging, scanning for clues. The first stop was Dock 7. The rope ends still dangled in the water, sliced clean through. Maverick knelt down to examine them. Sharp cut, could be scissors or claws. They checked nearby docks, asking around. At Dock 5, a fisher dog shook his head. "I ain't seen no sofa tube," he said, "but I did see a cat rowing a canoe around sunrise. Had a bunch of plywood stacked up." "A cat?" Bandit asked. "Yep, looked like she was on a mission." They thanked him and moved on, wandering past a snack stand. Zoe stopped to buy everyone frozen lemonades, but Banana refused. "I can't eat during the case. Too risky. What if we hit top speed and I burp mid-turn? Disaster." A family of ducks quacked at them from the shoreline. Maverick crouched down. "Excuse me, have you seen—" The ducks immediately started squabbling over a bread crust, ignoring him entirely. Finally, at the far edge of the lake, they found a tall wooden fence stretching out from the shore. Beyond it, faint hammering sounds echoed. Banana narrowed his eyes. "That's not normal." They found a gap in the fence just big enough for them to squeeze through. On the other side was a strange sight, a half-built floating fort made of plywood, barrels, and old pontoons. And right in the center of it, the bright yellow banana boat and the red sofa tube. A small gray cat in a sun hat was directing a group of raccoons, pointing to blueprints. "Okay, if we connect this section here, the banana boat becomes our living room couch. The sofa tube is obviously the guest bed." "Excuse me," Zoe called. The cat turned, startled. "Oh, hello. Can I help you?" "Oh no, it's Kibble, or as she says, Princess Kibble," Banana gasped. "You've stolen my stuff." Kibble tilted her head. "Borrowed, not stolen. I'm building a floating summer fort, and these pieces are perfect. Look at the color coordination." Chloe stepped forward. "Those aren't just inflatable furniture. They belong to Banana, and he needs them for the lake community." Kibble shrugged. "I didn't know. They were just sitting there. I thought they were abandoned. They were tied to a dock with my name written on them. Oh, well, that explains the property of banana label, Princess Kibble admitted. The raccoons looked uneasy. One whispered, boss, maybe we should just give them back. Kibble sighed. Fine, but you're missing out. This was going to be the comfiest fort in history. Banana and the Doggo Ds hauled the banana boat and sofa tube back to the water. Hop in, Banana said, starting up his jet ski. I'll give you the fastest ride back you've ever had. They all climbed aboard, Banana on the banana boat, Zoe and Alpine on the sofa tube, Chloe and Maverick splitting between them. Banana revved the engine, and in seconds they were skimming across the lake, bouncing over waves, spray flying everywhere. By the time they reached Dock 7, everyone was laughing, even Alpine, who rarely laughed at anything. Banana grinned. Told ya, summer fun restored. Maverick nodded. Case closed.